If you like camping all year round, no matter the weather, you might be interested in having a diesel heater in your hybrid caravan. These are great for staying warm in those colder times, so let's take a look at one. For this tutorial, we will be looking at one we have installed in a Mount Beauty. Let's start at the front of the hybrid. In this model, we have installed the fuel tank in the front toolbox. This is what the fuel tank looks like. This operates off diesel fuel, so please ensure only diesel is used in this tank. Leading from the bottom of the tank is some wiring which goes into the hybrid and connects to the main heater unit. Now we are inside the cabin of the hybrid. In this case, the main heater unit is under the seat just inside the entrance. We have two air ducts or vent points for the heater, one inlet to suck in the cool air and one outlet to expel the heated air. Connected to this unit is also our main control panel. When the main isolator for your hybrid is set to on, the control panel will also come on. The display will show a time. This is actually the clock, but it will get reset each time you turn the trailer off. So it is better to think of it as a timer. This way you can tell how long the power has been on for. When you want to turn the heater on, you can use the main control panel or the remote provided. But before we turn the heater on, we will need to do some initial safety checks. First, we check the inlet point is clear and has nothing in the way, no blankets or pillows blocking it. Next, check that there is a point of ventilation open. The best thing for this is to just keep a window open slightly. Then check we have enough diesel in the fuel tank up the front. One of the most important things to check is the outlet point. Make sure it is not pointed at any cabinetry, electrical components, or covered by anything. You can cause serious damage to the trailer if you have this vent pointed at controls or cabinetry. You can turn the heater on manually using the power button on the control panel. Or you can turn the unit on with the remote control. On the control panel, you will see the word "on" flash a couple of times. Once you have turned the heater on, the fan will start and the warm-up stage will begin. During this warm-up stage, you will hear a clicking sound as the fuel is injected into the heater. It may take a few minutes for you to start feeling heated air coming from the outlet. On the remote, you have plus and minus buttons for setting the heater temperature. You also have up and down buttons on the control panel for setting the temperature. To see the current temperature, press the OK button. Then press the up or down buttons from the controls to set it to what you want. If you press the cog symbol, you can click through the other settings. The default display here is the clock. If you press the cog button again, you get a different clock symbol. This is the timer function. You can set two different timers here to have the heater come on and off at different times. If you press the cog again, you get to the lock symbol. Here you can set a pin to safety lock the controls. This can be handy if you have little ones around who might get a bit curious and try to play with it. Press the cog symbol again to go back to the clock setting. When the heater unit is on, the outlet point will start to become hot. Do not touch this during use. The heater unit itself will also become hot during use. Do not touch this while in use either. Also ensure you do not have children unsupervised around the heater. When you want to turn the heater off, press the power button. It will flash the word off, then begin the cool down process. The cool down will take about 5 minutes, but the heater will remain hot for about 30 minutes after heat has been turned off. Please wait these full 30 minutes after the unit has been turned off before closing your hybrid fully. This unit will come with a basic instruction guide as well. You can find more setting instructions, some safety information, error code details, and other details like that. If you are storing your hybrid away for a while, you will need to check a couple of things. Make sure your diesel storage tank is empty. Ensure there is no diesel left in the heater system. Check the inlet and outlet vents are clean and free from obstructions. With these heaters, something to remember is that when you turn off the isolator, any settings you have coded into the heater will be reset. For example, if you had the timer function set, these settings will now be gone and need to be redone. When using your heater, we recommend to not run it for any longer than 3 hours at a time. If your diesel heater has different controls or appears to be different model from what we have covered in this video, please refer to the instruction manual provided. We hope you enjoy staying warm and cozy in these colder months.